Welcome to Maritime Pakistan, your gateway to the fascinating world of oceans and the opportunities they present to every one of us. Our goal is to explore the shared heritage of the seas and oceans to achieve global prosperity. Today's video explores the higher education opportunities available at the World Maritime University in Malmo, Sweden.
So what's the big deal with the World Maritime University, or WMU? Well, today we're going to break it all down for you. First, we'll get into what makes it such a unique global hub. Then, we'll dive into the main programs, one for mid-career leaders and another for top-level researchers. We'll also check out some flexible training options, and then we'll wrap it all up with the exact steps you need to take to apply. Let's get into it. Okay, first things first, let's talk about what makes WMU so different. You have to understand, this is not your typical university. It was literally created by and for the global maritime community, and it's a part of the United Nations system. Its whole purpose is what they call global capacity building, which is a fancy way of saying they empower maritime pros all over the world with the skills they need to lead. To really get it, you have to know that WMU was founded way back in 1983 by the International Maritime Organization, the IMO. Now, this is absolutely crucial. The IMO is the UN's agency for shipping, safety, security, and pollution prevention. So being its academic arm gives WMU incredible authority. It means everything they teach is directly tied to the real-world regulations and challenges that are shaping the industry right now. And really, their mission statement says it all. Their goal is to be the world center of excellence. That's a bold claim. This isn't just about handing out degrees, it's about forging the next generation of leaders and researchers who are going to shape the future of our oceans. And that UN connection, it's not just a fancy label, it's baked into everything they do. Their entire curriculum is deeply linked with the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. So we're talking about quality education, gender equality, climate action, protecting marine life, you name it. When you study at WMU, you're not just getting an education, you're becoming part of the solution to some of the world's biggest problems. So, how does all this big picture stuff translate into an actual degree? Well, let's start with their flagship program. If you're already in your career and you're looking to climb that ladder into a leadership role, the Master of Science in Maritime Affairs is designed specifically for you. And check this out. It's an intensive, 14-month program. That's it. And that's on purpose. The idea is to deliver a top-tier postgraduate education without you having to step away from your professional life for 2 or 3 years. It's efficient, it's focused, and it gets you back into the field with new skills fast. The program is structured in 3 really logical steps. You start with the fundamentals, getting a solid handle on maritime policy and how the whole IMO system works. Then you pick one of 7 fields and you go deep. And you wrap it all up with your own dissertation, applying everything you've learned. It's a very clear path from broad understanding to specialized expert knowledge. And look at these specializations. They've really got all the bases covered. Whether you're passionate about maritime law, a tech head interested in energy management, or you love the puzzle of shipping logistics, there is a track here that will fit your career goals perfectly. You get to become a real expert in a field that is absolutely critical for the future. Okay, so that's the MSc. But what if you want to go even further? What if you want to be the one conducting the high-level research that actually influences policy on a global scale? Well, that, my friends, is where the PhD program comes in. This is the absolute top tier. And as you'd expect, the bar for entry is quite a bit higher. For the PhD, a bachelor's isn't enough. You need to already have a master's degree with a dissertation. Your experience has to show you're cut out for research. And just look at the English requirements. They're much tougher, which makes perfect sense for the kind of intense academic work you'll be doing. The PhD program is laser-focused on solving the biggest headaches facing our oceans today. We're talking about research into the environmental impact of shipping, the latest maritime tech, sustainable energy. This is not just theory. The whole point is to produce groundbreaking research that can drive real, tangible change in the world. But hey, let's be real. Not everyone can just pack up their life and move to Sweden for a year or more. WMU gets that. And that's why they also offer some fantastic, flexible options for busy professionals who need to learn on their own terms. So if you're out there thinking, I need to upgrade my skills, but I can't quit my job to do it, well, listen up, because they've got you covered. Here's a perfect example, the Postgraduate Diploma in Executive Maritime Management. It's an 11-month program, completely online, and it's run in partnership with DNV, which is a massive name in the industry. Think of it as a practical, high-speed boot camp for managers who need to get up to speed on the latest skills.
Here's something else that I think is really cool. It shows their commitment to access. It's called the English and Study Skills Program, or ESSP. So let's say you are an amazing candidate, but your English score is just a little below the direct entry mark. Instead of just saying no, WMU offers this 12-week bridge program. It gets your language and academic skills right where they need to be so you can succeed. It's all about building expertise wherever it's found.
All right, feeling inspired? Ready to maybe take that next step? Let's get really practical and look at the checklist for what you actually need to apply. Okay, here's the core list. Everybody's going to need the online application, your certified transcripts from past degrees, proof of your professional experience, and those English test scores. Now, for all you aspiring PhDs, you've got a little extra homework. You'll also need a detailed research proposal and 2 academic letters of reference. Getting this package together is your first big step.
We hope that you liked today's video. Please share your comments and subscribe to explore other similar opportunities. Post your questions in the comments section for future videos.